Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to my channel with me Panti Hapsari. I have next material. This is about discussion text. Discussion text is English material to learn for the 11th grade. The, the material is presented by Panti Hapsari. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you. Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. Panti Apsari. Welcome back with me, Panti Apsari. Our title that I tell you before is about discussion text. Have you ever learned about discussion text? Let's take the review. Look at the picture here. What do you think about the picture? What picture is it? I believe you know that the picture is. And then two, what are they doing? And then three, have you ever done like the picture? Okay. Now, I believe that all of you absolutely have some answer here. The answer for number one, what the picture is it? I believe you also agree with me. This is a pictures of some people have meeting or discussion with other or among other peoples. And then number two, what are they doing? Absolutely. You also answer that they are discussing or they are having a meeting. And then number three, have you ever done like the picture? I know that some of you have ever done this activity, and some of you maybe that is still in a process. Maybe next you also have this event. Let's get the next. Okay, what is discussion text? A discussion text is a text that presents both sides of an issue or argument. The title of the text often outlines the issue to be discussed in the form of a question. The social function of the discussion text is to inform the readers about a particular topic, issue, or question by presenting different perspectives, opinions, or arguments. Then you also know what are the generic structure. In discussion text, we know that there are four generic structure. That number one is statement of issue. Second, list of supporting points. Then next, the third is list of contrast points. And then the last, recommendation. Statement of issue. This part is talking about stating the issue which is to discussed. Then second list of supporting points. This part contains about presenting the point in supporting the presented issue. And then what are the contents of list of contrast point? Now, this is presenting other points which disagree to the supporting point. Then the last, recommendation. Recommendation part is the part stating the writer's recommendation of the discourse. So if you make you easy to understand it, that the first part of generic structure is issue, then second, arguments for, or this is agree with the statement of the issue, and then the third is argument for disagreeing the issue, then the last, recommendation. Usually this is come from the writer to give some recommendations, and also that this is some recommendation make of the statement of the issue. Then the next. Now, what are the the language features of discussion text here? First is introducing category or generic participants. In number one here, make me easy to understand that this part or introducing category of generic participant is giving issues. Usually issues we can take for from the recent issue, or this is the issue around us. You can take in this part, or this is to show the discussion of the discussion text. Then number two, write a lesson learned. In this, write a lesson learned, usually that we show it in the text by stating the word like the word feel, hope, believe, and certain. If you find the word like feel, hope, believe, and certain, absolutely that the word can show us that in the text also use write a lesson learned. And then the third, using modalities. If the text using modalities, you can show it by using some word like the word must, should, could, may. This is using some models. And then the fourth, using additive, contrast, and causal connection. In number four here, you can detect it in the text through somewhat like similarly, on the other hand, and also however, showing the contrast different sides by giving the word like similarly, on the other hand, and also however. And then the last one is using adverb of manners. Adverb of manners, that we see that from the word like deliberately, hopefully. Now, some word with adding ly or adverb here come from adjective plus ly. Yeah, like I give you examples of word like deliberately. Now, from the word deliberate, adding ly become deliberately, and then like the word hopeful, this is hopeful is kinds of adjective, but you can add by using ly, become hopefully, this is become adverb. Okay, let's get the next. We want to analyze a text based on the generic structure and also the language features. Let's get the next. Okay, I want to show you a text. Okay, this text is about homeschooling. Now, from these screens that it's clear for you, when you want to learn, you want to analyze a text based on the generic structure. Remember, the first I state you that the generic structure for discussion text is first statement of issue, second spotting points, third is contrast point, then the last is recommendation. You can see from the screens that which part is showing statement of issue. Usually we put in the first paragraph of a text in discussion text. And the text that the statement of issue is homeschooling is an alternative way to educate our kids besides sending them to public school. Homeschooling is becoming more popular every day. There are about 2 million children currently learning at home. However, it has some advantages and disadvantages. Now, this part is kinds of statement of issue. Then the next, after statement of issue, that sporting points. In sporting point, we can show it in the second paragraph of this tag. That is sounds. Parents choose to homeschool to educate their kids because they believe that homeschooling can be a personalized schedule. Homeschooling allows parents and children to work out a schedule that will best work for the child. Another advantage is flexibility in time and curriculum. By homeschooling, parents can set the curriculum freely. This part is spotting point, or this argument here agrees, stating agreement with the statement of the issue. And then after this, continue by contrast point. In contrast point, that some part uh, containing the argument are uh, uh, against from the statement of issue. That sounds, on the other hand, homeschooling can spoil parents' time. Homeschooling needs a lot of time in preparation and delivery. Parents have to research topic, prepare the lessons, set up the projects, and fill the trips. Now, in this part, we know it that this part showing the arguments against the statement of issue, because we know that is the word or the phrase on the other hand. Okay, on the other hand, is showing us this is like this is the conjunction to show the contrast. And then the last one is showing a recommendation. That sounds, so when thinking about putting children through homeschool, I believe we should make sure that we understand all of the criteria involved in home education. The last one is about recommendation. How do you know that this part is showing recommendation? Absolutely, we find the word should. Should here showing recommendation, showing suggestion. Okay, let's get the next. We analyze about the language feature of discussion text. Okay, let's get the same text with the text we learn or we used to analyze in generic structure. Let's get the next. Okay, now in the screen you can see some colorful part that's showing about the language feature. The language feature in discussion text are introducing category of generic participants, then write a lesson learned, and then using adverb of manner, then using modalities, and also using additive, contrast, and causal connection. Let's get the first. The first is introducing category or generic participant. Here in this language feature, I can show it with this color. This is the I use this color, the yellow, uh, yellowish green, yeah. And this sound is homeschooling. It is an alternative way to educate our kids besides sending them to public school. Now this one is showing about introducing category or generic participant. And then I also give the color red for write a lesson learned. Now, write a lesson learned, we can show it by giving the word like believe, hope. Now, in this text, we can find the word believe in paragraph 2, and also the last paragraph you can find the word believe. Yeah. And then next, using adverb of manner. Adverb of manner, remember that if we want to make adverb is come from adjective plus ly. We can show it from the word currently, from the word current plus ly. And also you can find the word freely from the word free. Free is adjective, and then adding ly become freely. So the word free is adjective, add ly become adverb. So freely is adverb. And then using modalities. Nah, using modalities. Here there are some modalities using in this text, like the word will, the word can, the word should. We can find some. We can find some words here of modalities. And the last one is using additive, contrast, and causal connection. We can show it in the third paragraph on the phrase on the other hand. Okay, I think that that's all for analyzing generic structure and also language feature of discussion text. Okay, thank you for your watching. I hope that if you want to have some question, so we would like to make some comment, yeah, below the video. Okay, see you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.